Alright guys, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see me, but I just wanted to give you this little food on the road review. And if you want to, Heather on Facebook, and I'll put up my Facebook info and everything at the end of this video. Let me see if I can't tilt this down here. Or at least get rid of some of this glare. There we go. Much better. Anyway, she was asking, where can, I want to go to this store. I want to go to Wegmans, which is where I shopped at today again, and I'm going to show you the stuff that I have here. Um, you're going to have to go to Fredericksburg, Heather, if you want to find one, because that's about the closest one to us down here in Virginia. But this is one of the to-go containers that they give you that you can have at their Chinese bar, and I'm going to open this up and kind of pan down. This is actually, a lot of people are going to go gross, but it's really good. I haven't tried it yet, but if it's anything like what I had yesterday, it's going to be killer. That right there, you got your shrimp and asparagus with peppers and stuff over here, and shrimp egg rolls over here, which, sorry. No. Sorry, I hate talking with my mouth full. It's a pet peeve of mine, so forgive me here. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, huge pet peeve of mine. For anybody who wants to know, I cannot stand it when people talk with their mouth full. It's disgusting. Chew your damn food, then speak to me. Thank you. But yeah, there you go. That's what's from Wegmans. The shrimp and asparagus is just freaking awesome. And I got a fortune cookie too. That's what's crazy is you get your stuff, it's self-serve, kind of like a buffet. You plate it up and then you go over and they got like soy sauce, hot sauce, and fortune cookies. Let me see what my fortune is here. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. This is the stupidest one ever. Classic cliche, when one door opens, or when one door closes, another will open. Stupid. At least it was free. But yeah, so there you go. Wegmans. Find one. Go to it. Spend your money. But now I'm going to give you my thoughts. First I'm going to go through the WrestleMania press conference that I just watched and wasted about an hour of my life watching. Excuse me here. Hold on. Actually, it's in a Coca-Cola cup, but this is their brand, Wegmans brand of cola. There you go. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's very good, actually. It tastes almost like RC, and I love RC. But a lot of people are saying, Joe, your videos are so unorganized. Since when do I have to be organized and have a ton of production numbers and, graphics or whatever? But the first thing I noticed about our WrestleMania press conference that went on down there in Miami today was that the crowd was not into it. You have a press conference and they're not into it. The guy who Michael Cole brought out first, who was like apparently like the events organizer for the city of Miami, if you're going to have somebody important, and yes, these people are important because they're important, they're talking to members of the media, mainstream media. Speak English. Now, I know what you're going to say. Joe, it's Miami. They have the big Latin influence, and not many people can speak English. But come on, you're a public figure. Learn to speak English, please. Come on now. I found it funny that they brought up Triple H, gave him the key to the county and all this, and he was in kind of like executive mode, and then jumped quickly into I'm gonna whoop the Undertaker's ass at WrestleMania. In my opinion, you should not have a guy who represents the company be all buttons and bows and anti-bullying and then end with, I'm going to kick his ass. I don't think he should be wrestling with the company if he's going to be representing the company corporately. My opinion. More Twitter nonsense from them. Who really cares? They brung out Kofi Kingston, David Otunga, Santino Marella, The Miz, Ricardo Rodriguez, a.k.a. the Wild Bunch, as I call them, with their cameras and their damn phones, and they're out there doing this shit to the crowd. Who gives a damn? Good Lord. Anyway, the dude from the Miami Dolphins got a bigger pop than any of the superstars did. Why even bring up an NFL team? Yeah, so what? You're playing in their stadium. You know what? People play, they're coming to Richmond. Are we going to have a huge press conference to promote that and have a member of whatever, the Richmond Flying Squirrels out there? No. Sorry. Stupid. Why Beth and Eve were even there? Never know. Skip. It's like anti-bullying campaign is what they're there to promote. And then it's like, we're going to kick your ass, Maria Menounos, even though you're injured. So we're going to go from anti-bullying right into bullying on the same stage. Rosa Mendez was out there to prove nothing more than the fact that Miami is a bilingual city, and we have to speak to those who can't speak English. Speak English, learn English, fuckers. Anyway, CM Punk and the guy in the front row of the audience, he kind of looks like Ric Flair. Maybe that was Ric Flair, I'll never know. But Punk stole the show for me. Punk was the guy to watch. He had a Colt t-shirt. I don't know if that was Colt Cabana, but it said Colt prominently on it. And he was the most real out of the guys. He didn't really, you could tell he kind of wasn't following the script. And he was the most real, and I enjoyed him very much. The Back to the Future joke was awesome, but I don't think the human cockfight reference was the way to go. The little girl in the audience offered him $100 for his shirt, but WWE quickly gave him the hook and was like, no, don't go do that far. 11 million followers on YouTube. Who cares? Who cares? The G.I. Joe mention. Why? Sorry. Is that the only reason why you're back, Rocky? Is to get them to promote G.I. Joe? They would have done that regardless of whether you fought Cena or not. Rock just acted like he really didn't want to be there. And he just took off right after the little thing from John Cena. He just took off, and you could kind of tell right there that Rock don't want to be around that guy. I don't know. That's the impression that I got, is that Rock cannot stand this guy in real life. But I'm going to go ahead and skip to a commercial break. You ever wonder what would it be like if Mr. T got into a battle rap with Mr. Rogers? Let's find out. I wonder what that would be like, Mr. Rogers, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, Mr. T, I pity the fool, I pick rap bottles of history. Anyway, we're back. Oh man, I love to throw funny things like that in for you guys. Alright, here we go. The WrestleMania 28 lineup this Sunday, live on pay-per-view from Miami, Florida. This is what I'm going to call, there's another show out there that does like a Be the Booker concept, and I'm going to do that for you right now. I'm going to give my opinion on what I would do with this card. And it's a damn strong card, whether you want to believe it or not. We're going to start from the bottom. WWE Divas Champion Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres, the newly healed Eve Torres, are going to go up against Kelly Kelly and the injured Maria Menounos from Extra and Dancing with the Stars. In my opinion, they're going to have Maria and Kelly go over. I would have Maria and Kelly go over just so you could get the photo op with Maria Menounos, just so you could get the Dancing with the Stars mention and all that stuff. There you go. That's pretty much cut and dry. You got Randy Orton versus Kane. This is a toss-up, and I could care less about this match, to be honest with you. It's just thrown in there as filler, as a way to get Randy Orton on the show, as a way to get Kane on the show. As my Qualcomm beeps at me. Anyway, sorry, they're working on a load for me because I'm trying to get home Friday. I want to see this pay-per-view. I do want to see this. But Randy Orton versus Kane, my prediction actually is that Randy Orton will go over with an RKO, and we'll move on. Your Intercontinental Champion, Cody Rhodes, is going to defend his title against The Big Show right here at WrestleMania 28, Miami, Florida, live Sunday, 8 p.m. start time. Are they doing the 3-hour thing, the 8 p.m. start time? Let me know in the comments section or hit me up on Facebook. Honestly, Big Show goes over right here. And if Big Show, word on the street is that if Big Show wins this belt, he will have passed a milestone in that he has held every active title in the WWE. So good for you, Big Show, if you win on Sunday. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as Daniel Bryan, the American Dragon. Yes, he's still the American Dragon to me, damn it. Versus the Celtic Warrior, the Great White, Sheamus. Honestly, Sheamus goes over here, guys. And Daniel Bryan, back down to the mid-card you go. Undertaker versus Triple H. It's the end of an era match. Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels as your referee. Honestly, right here, Taker's going over, guys, because I don't see Undertaker giving it up really until WrestleMania 30. And this might set up a Triple H versus Shawn Michaels match for next year at WrestleMania. Maybe. Who knows? I don't want to see that, honestly, but those are some rumors. Then you have WWE Champion CM Punk versus Y2J Chris Jericho. Well, he's not Y2J anymore, but he always will be to me because he's my favorite. I don't know who to root for in this one because these are my top two favorite wrestlers in the world right now. With I don't know. I'm gonna put a question mark in this because it's hard to say. Honestly, Jericho's leaving after this. He's gonna go tour with Fozzy maybe. I hope CM Punk gets it because it'll take CM Punk from here to here maybe. But and I think this match right here, Jericho versus Punk for the WWE Championship, that's the show stealer right there, folks. That's the one, and I hope they do. I hope they do put this match on first, and I hope they tear the fucking house down so that Punk, with his arrogant ass, can, and rightfully so, can come back through that curtain, look at everybody else in the face that's on that card, and go follow that killer, because that right there, that's what I want to have. I think, and I think it would make the show 10 times better, if they set the bar. If they, first match on the card, let's pop this crowd, let's set the tone for the night with an awesome wrestling match. CM Punk versus Jericho. Punk is going over, in my opinion, I think. It could go either way, but I want Punk to win. Then you have what all the kiddies are paying to see. The match that I could give two shits about because 6 months from now, nobody's going to be talking about it. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson versus John Cena. Cena's going over. It's plain and simple. Cena's going over. The Rock is going to do like what Hogan did for him and pass the torch. Now, granted, when Hogan did, lie down pretty much for The Rock, when he did job out to The Rock was already a made man and didn't need it. Cena is already a made man and does not need this. So, I don't care who wins, but Cena's going over. Bottom line, that's the way I would book this. I would never have these two look at each other in the eye again. I would tell Rocky, thanks for your help. If you want to do something else and elevate another guy who actually needs it, you're more than welcome to come back. But, I would love to see Shawn Michaels and The Rock face each other next year at WrestleMania. Maybe. I don't think it's going to happen either. But anyway, I want to get your thoughts on this. There you go. There's your card for WrestleMania 28 this Sunday, Miami, Florida, Sun Life Stadium, live on pay-per-view. I believe it's an 8 o'clock start time. And WWE is expecting at least 1 million buys out of this, folks. So we will see. Anyway, I'm Joe White. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope I've entertained you in some sort of way. And food on the road, go visit Wegmans. I'll put in there a little website here at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And who knows, maybe I'll do a post-game show on Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. This is Trucker Joe, and we'll see you down the road.